Abusia yebemo bibia kwamba Mr. Okyere Befi New Juaben South omo member of parliament abusia the case in the started na asa agro meka se Mr. Okyere Befi eye papa ono ne koka se eye akwatia by-elections ekokoto na akwatia no papa ne dinse ana Okyere se NPP lusu da seat na da by-elections na ya de obe resign or the seat no ato afu Fěǎr atekoto aba NPP for edintwo for seat to afide na adane manso abusia nsem no estate na ase agrosisi de ensem no aduru enebresu a me no work say allegedly yese eyade a parliament house omwatimi affix date for a year New Juaben South by-elections na chese papa no ni seat no green to gran papa na lusu seat na mpa Okyere Befi NP for New Juaben South ebusuani seat no we lusu seat na chese ake allegedly yese eyade a parliament affix date for a year New Juaben South by-elections ebusuan yenko tie ensema ekoso ni benansa na ebeko no se unya likely Juaben na show so be like share ma for nsa entume nke bi medamase
like in all Bagbin elected another by-election soon. It looks like in almost every governmental regime, we have by-elections. Either an MP dies and we have to have a by-election, or an MP is uprooted because of some misdeeds and otherwise. My brother, my sister, we have had 2 by-elections so far. Helicopter crash on the 6th of August and saw our very beautiful brother, reggae connoisseur, lover of Jamaican patois, a man who attended my album launch several times, a man I sat down and taught Jamaican patois. Privately, we called him a Zion man. But he was known to all of us as Dr. Murtala Muhammad Ibrahim. He crashed and died on the 6th of August. Investigations are still on. And there was a by-election. There is supposed to be a by-election. And the NPP has decided to pull out. And I thought that was the best thing the NPP had done in a long while, to pull out. Now, when you pull out like that, because of the gory nature of the accident, in fact, it places you on the stage of respect, the platform of respect. Sometimes when a man owes you, and then he loses somebody so close to him, and you go to pay a visit, it will be so insensitive for you to say, oh, sorry for your loss, but when are you going to pay me my debt? Most people will just say, keep it, man. You have gone through a lot. And I thought that was what the NPP did, which was very commendable. And the NPP also expected that at Akuffo, where h0ck had passed on, my brother, my sister, the NDC should also pull out. And I thought that was childish and inconsiderate. You know why? The 2 of them didn't die the same way. That's number 1. And number 2, the whole nation was brought to its knees. Murtala died alongside many other people. 2 government more than 2 government officials. Murtala himself, Omani Buama, my brother, my sister, Alhaji Lemuni, my brother, my sister, they all went down the drain. It's sad. So when the nation came to its lowest point this year, we all, in fact, solidarized with the government and the people of Ghana. My brother, my sister. And it is not for the NPP to demand another favor. Yes, one good turn deserves another. But it is not for you to demand the reciprocal. I don't know how many people understand that. If I come and give you money because you are not well, and say, we'll use this to treat yourself. When I am not well, it's not for you or for me to call you and tell you, oh, we are in some ska. I don't think I made a ska. We are nipa bang. No, we don't do that. My brother, my sister, it's all a democracy. I don't agree with the people who say, oh, Tamale is a done deal. It's an NDC area. And for that matter, the NPP deciding to move out of it, they haven't done Tamale or the NDC any favor. My brother, my interest is in the fact that from the bottom of their hearts, they saw that it was a solemn moment and walked out. For Ernest Kumi, he was even being litigated in court over his position as an MP. It was said that the election had issues and therefore they were still in court. So if there's a by-election, it's not a crime that the NDC decides to be part of it. And NDC went in there and won. But there was a man. One man, my brother, my sister, who decided that he was going to be careless and silly from the NPP, an MP. My brother, my sister, this is the man we're talking about. Honorable Okyere. He became overly political and lost his common sense and decided to go out talking like a buffoon. No common sense, big head for nothing. But who is this man? Let me just run a dossier on him and you will see exactly who he is. Run the dossier. My brother, my sister, this is the man. And according to Wikipedia, he is Michael Okyere Baafi, a Ghanaian politician and businessman who was appointed executive secretary of the Ghana Free Zones Board in 2017. That's about 8 years ago, my brother, my sister. And resigned in 2021, 4 years ago, following his election as the member of parliament for New Juaben South. That's the Ghana Parliament constituency. Now, he's a proud alumnus of the Ghana Senior High School, Akuffo, Ghana's. He holds an MBA in Marketing and Corporate Strategy from the University of Ghana. And he also has a Bachelor of Education, honors degree, from the University of Cape Coast. This is the man. He was the head of sales and marketing at the Phoenix Insurance. Listen, Phoenix Insurance. He is a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing, UK, and has over 10 years experience in insurance marketing and in politics. He's a member of the NPP and is currently the chairman of the finance committee of the National Youth Wing of the New Patriotic Party. He's also a member of the Trade and Industry Subcommittee of the Transition Team and was the vice chairman of the New Juaben South constituency. He's currently the member of parliament for New Juaben South. New Juaben South. In the Eastern region. And he's worked as the executive secretary at the Ghana Free Zones. My brother, my sister, from January the 26th, 2017. My brother, my sister. And interestingly, he has made a contribution to society by supporting the construction of a modern computer laboratory for the Wesley Methodist Basic School at Akuffo, where he himself hails from, in the Eastern region. My brother, my sister, he's married. Yes, he's married to Mrs. Eresi Okyere, and they have one child, a son. Michael Okyere is a Christian. That's the most important thing. And this is the dossier. Dash. My brother, before the Akuffo election, which is seen to be, in fact, a little bit of a swing area, and also the stronghold of the NPP. Now, they lost an NPP MP there. So people were expecting sympathy votes. But the NDC had started a certain construction of their roads. And the people wanted to see a continuity to that, right? In fact, Baba Jamal had been an MP of the area from the NDC. But he was taken out and the NPP took over. This time round, the NPP was so sure that they were going to retain the seat, especially that sympathy votes would also be counted. Again, this is almost like a stronghold of the NPP. So this blockheaded, dishonorable, called Okyere came out, and this was what he said. New Juaben South MP vows to resign if MPP loses Akuffo by-election. And this 1st September, the election was the next day, 2nd September. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Now, the new Patriotic Party member of Parliament for New Juaben South, Michael Okyere, has issued a strong ultimatum ahead of the Akuffo by-election slated for September 2, 2025, my birthday. What did he say? Run it. He has declared that he will resign from Parliament should the NPP fail to reclaim the seat. Now, speaking to GH1 TV during the 1-week observance of the late Akuffo MP, Kumi, Mr. Bafi accused the opposition National Democratic Congress of failing to deliver on its 2024 campaign promises. If the NPP loses this Akuffo by-election, I will resign as MP. Mark my words, he stated confidently. Dash it away. My brother, he said this at the 1-week observation of the dead. Family and friends, everybody was there mourning. And in order to get sympathy votes, hey, you know what? Me, I am an MP. I struggle to be there. I put my position on the line. If we lose the elections there, I am going to resign. But the idiot is an asshole. And he wants us to call him an honorable. He's apologizing. He's apologizing. He said he's an asshole and he was just fooling. And for that matter, we shouldn't take him serious. Okyere apologizes to Ghanaians, but refuses to resign. What a fool. Fat fool. It hurts me. My brother, why don't people keep their words? You go to a 1-week observance of the dead, serious people crying and mourning. You make them a promise. My brother, my sister, to be taken seriously that, hey, if we don't win to honor this dead, wallahi me, I would resign. They clap for him. If NPP had won, this buffoon would have come out to say, I meant it. I swear I would have resigned. The idiot. Now they've lost and he's apologizing. What really is he saying? Run it. He says the member of parliament for New Juaben South, Michael Okyere, has made a surprise turn and rendered an unqualified apology to all Ghanaians after the party lost the Akuffo by-election. Now the apology comes after he had earlier promised to resign from his position as a member of parliament if his party lost the Akuffo by-election, which was held on Tuesday, September 2, 2025. Now his party lost to the NDC, a situation that has resulted in intense pressure on him to fulfill his own promise to demonstrate his commitment, accountability, and integrity. Now, despite his pre-election promise, Okyere has quickly rendered an apology to all Ghanaians for his comment saying, maybe in hindsight, I went too far. I apologize to Ghana. Watch this. Watch this. He rendered the apology while speaking to Asase Radio long before the Electoral Commission officially declared the NDC as the winner of the election dash. See, they did the politics with everything. The people of New Juaben should demand that this idiot should be kicked out. That's what they do. They only come and make promises and take us for fool, and because we don't hold them responsible for these utterances, they get extremely careless doing more. What are you keeping this idiot there for? What is he going to do for you? But there's a guy called Tanko Computer, the guy who had a fake PhD and was exposed and quickly had to relinquish it after trying to cover up, as we were told. All of a sudden, he has become a saint. Another crazy idiot, this guy. And he's with the NDC. He has come out quickly to say that, keep your promise. Somebody who was trying to steal a PhD. My God. What kind of a country are we running? Okyere must resign. We will make sure of that. You and who? You and who, Tanko Computer? You and who will do what? What happened to the PhD? But the good thing about him, which I have to congratulate him on, is the fact that he has now gone to enroll to do a true PhD. That's the good thing. But why did he have to fake it? And he was caught before he started running around. There's another man who is saying that no, this man must be forced, in fact, to deal with it. This is the man we're talking about. Okyere must resign, or the NPP should kick him out. Which NPP should kick out who? When they are crying in the minority, right now they are a figment of an illusion of a minority. Jesus have mercy. Figment of an illusion of a minority. They were crying that they were not a micro minority. Now you are a figment of a mirage of a minority. You know what a mirage is? When you are walking on the road and you see something like water, effervescing, like that, you look at it and then you see it like water. Ruang aljenni, that's how they call it in Hausa. Alzenkom. When you reach there, there's nothing. That is what the NPP in parliament is. It looks like it is there, but when you get in there, it's so insignificant, infinitesimal to the umpteenth level. This is Dr. Ishmael Norman. He's a security expert. And he says, the NPP, if it has any integrity at all, should get this man out. That's what he's saying. Do you think they have the balls to do that? Do they have it? But this guy, you are a shameless guy. You, this guy called Okyere. Nobody should take him serious. The name honorable, if they want to really see it as some respect in the parliament house, they should find a way of punishing this guy. Blockheaded idiot. Dash him off.
All right, Abusuya teachers, when in some course, our political high so to say, a black rasta, on so Abba Abebu Banabjene, Ama a MP for New Juaben South, Mr. Okyere what you say, Sebi, member of parliament, na Adwene ha, let us say, Okyere now was in the seat, no, I was say, it's me money lose seat, no. Speaker, declare the seat in a vacant, may call by elections, and my papa. Esua nyansa ana MPs na omaka nso omude esua nyansa esan say ye ja papa we emane go scot free a yade a MPs ne fa ebene nam akeka nsema ense so omkeka busua ensema ekoso no na ano ede ne papa medem besia na madam asesema je pani mekuti nsema ekoso e political highway so aha POG Media medam ase.